Gamescom is one of the largest entertainment shows in the world. Held in Cologne August every year, 2018 promises to be the biggest one ever. We got in on the day before the preview. You can see the halls themselves are massive, but by Wednesday you won't be able to move down these corridors. To get a true idea of the scale of Gamescom, you need to see some people up next to one of the stands. They are absolutely enormous. Support from the main console vendors is massive. Nintendo has a huge Switch stand at the event. The best thing about Gamescom is just how hands-on the event is for visitors. If you like playing war games, maybe you want to be on a battleship, or perhaps you want to play World of Tanks and you want to be surrounded by life-size replicas with incredible detail, then this is a show for you. Everything right down to the fire under the tank, all taken care of. The stand for FIFA 19 is huge. Close to 200 places where you can play, and as we said, by Wednesday you will not be able to move on this stand. It's big enough to have a Spitfire hanging from the ceiling and you barely even notice. We found a FIFA 19 photo spot in a different hall. We weren't quite sure what it was doing there until we had a good look around and realised that it's actually part of a massive Facebook gaming stand. Facebook gaming is everywhere. It looks like there's going to be a huge surge towards Oculus in 2019. To give you an idea of how early access we had, we were there when the cranes were still putting the Assassin's Creed Odyssey stand in place. Every game has its gimmicks, and the Division 2 is no exception. You can get yourself a shot at the President's desk complete with golf clubs and all important red phone to the Kremlin. All games are catered for, whether it's hardcore war games, kids games, everything, and all the stands are on a massive scale with amazing themes. A lot of the stands had release dates as well, so if you're into a particular game, you try it at the show, you know you like it, they'll let you know exactly when you can buy it, either online or in store. The Fortnite areas were massive. Obviously interactive, but actually at this stage quite difficult to see what they're going to be doing. This looks like a kind of a guide rope to allow you to fly across an entire interactive area, maybe some kind of assault course. It looks like they're going to be having some head-to-head gameplay and some celebrities, so you can get yourself some cool shots with the world's top players and maybe a few mainstream celebrities. Twitch, not to be outdone, also have a massive stand with Intel and a meet and greet area. Overclockers is part of the massive Case King group, and they had a lot of mods on show. We got there early, so not everything's been completely polished and buffed, but some of these designs are just on an incredible scale, especially the Gears of War one. And you can't ignore Spartacus. When you get near the mod, straight away you can already hear the show playing. And again, the attention to detail is just nuts. That takes us through to the main hardware vendors. So ROG has their own stand. Aorus is working with Intel on a competitive gaming area, complete with 3-meter high fantasy statue. And if you went back to the wargaming zone, you'll notice that all the PCs around the outside are actually supplied by MSI. ROG also has their own interactive experience area for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Literally tons of high spec overclock machines on show. And to give you an idea of the specs, we got a little close up. So there you have it, hardware, software, consoles, whatever you want, whatever you find interesting, even massive cranes propelling guys into the sky to change light bulbs. Gamescom 2018's got it all.